Shalom. Before we get into our lesson, we want to start out giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakar Kodash. Now, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And Shalom to the Akim that's on the highways and byways in the ministry, uplifting the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. It's the Akim from the Great Millstone Charlotte camp coming at you with another lesson. Once again, our message is out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And basically, we're going to get into some scriptures, telling you and warning you, what if you hear or forbid that the Lord Yahweh Shah, who the word ain't called Jesus Christ, is about to come back with a host of angels, with the chariots, about to bring, judgment to the world, in particular, America, man, which is Babylon the Great. But right before, Yahweh shall come back and return to redeem the elect, you're going to have, race wars, you're going to have famines, lack of food, water, pestilence, World War III, which is ultimately going to lead to America's destruction by the way of the nuclear missiles. And, that was time we coming into, man. News articles, coming out now how you got so much attention between America and Russia, is gearing up, man. And just now you had an article earlier today or yesterday, man, how Russia is testing a new nuclear missile called Satan II, man. Now they threaten that they can, destroy America and destroy NATO, because those are the times we coming into, man. A great time of World War III, man, and a great time of judgment, destroying America with 2/3 of our people in it that don't want to listen to the Lord, and it's time for these Edomites, these so-called white people, Canaan to fall, man, and for the nation of Israel to rise next, man. Go ahead and get that.
This is Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time that now, knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
So the Lord said, knowing the time now is high time to wake out of sleep, man. Meaning that to come out of the ways of America, man. Come out of the ways of these, philosophies, man, like Christianity, Islam, Egyptology, Scientology, Easter, which is about to come up, man, because you got a lot of our people, mainly, 2/3, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, unless you, come back and repent and start following the ways of these heathens, man, you can be saved. But if not, man, you got a lot of our people want to go worship, Easter, where the Bible has nothing to do with Easter, man. They claiming that the Lord, about to go celebrate the death of the Lord and the resurrection. When they whole time, when they go into those churches, man, they ain't even think about the true image of the Lord, man. They even, they thinking about a white man, so-called white man, who they call Jesus Christ, which is Cesare Borgia, the real image of that so-called, that white image that they portrayed as the Lord of the day. And on top of that, man, Easter is a pagan holiday, man, that go back to the Greeks or the Hamites, which is Ashtar, representing the Queen of Heaven worship, man. The Lord tell us not to worship Easter, man. If you do see Easter in the Bible, if you go into that word, man, go into the word Passover, man. Then what we supposed to be celebrating. So the Lord is coming back to bring judgment on those that follow the false ways of these philosophies and what America push out, man. So basically the Lord is telling us it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Because those that follow the false ways of these false prophets, these false, religion, philosophy, they're gonna be destroyed, man.
And if I can say, most of the time, that's the only time Jake go to church to celebrate Easter anyway. Now you got the nigga want to show off their dress, show off the kids' dress. That's the only time they go to church. Then if they go to church, I mean, like the brother was saying, they going off the they image what the pastor was preaching. They didn't even realize that Yahweh Shai, what the word known as Jesus Christ, is a black man. Well, so-called black man. But they like I'm saying, they go show off their church, say a little Easter speech. They ain't got nothing, most of all but bunny. ain't got nothing to do with
The Lord.
the Lord.
They just want to go out there and be seen, man. They don't really have intentions of being a sovereign that's sophist, even though they're going off. But the whole thing about it, if you're going to go to Easter, man, it's supposed to be representing the Lord's death and resurrection. You're supposed to be going there to be mourning and suffering and repenting to the Lord about how he, made that sacrifice for the nation of Israel, man. You're not supposed to be going there to see what other people, what they're wearing and say, like I said, the Easter speech and they go out there and eat. The next thing you know, they're eating pork and shrimp and all type of abomination after church, man. That was one of the main reasons that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, will come back and bring destruction upon our people, man, for following these false idols, man.
That's right. We'll start back over. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high, time to wake out asleep. For now it is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
So the Lord say our salvation, meaning Yahweh shall return, man, is nearer than what we believe, man. Brothers, we know we got our spiritual eyes open, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua for waking us up. We can see that they're getting closer and closer day by day. That as the time's getting shorter, that Yahweh Shah is on his way, man. And it's even more nearer than what we believe, man. But, you got a lot of people, mainly in the world, man, that, like I said, they're going to these churches. I'm going to go to church on Sunday and worship, the God that, what they call Easter, Ashtar, not knowing that the Lord is right around the corner for coming back, his second coming to bring destruction, man.
God.
So the people out here, they don't thinking that the Lord is coming back, man. They putting the day of the Lord off, thinking the Lord ain't gonna come back to another 100 years or another lifetime that they ain't gonna be living, not knowing that the Lord is right around the corner, man. Because we see the different events that's adding up the prophecies, man.
God. It says right here in 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand.
Yeah, so the day is at hand, man. I mean, the time of the Lord is coming closer, near and near, man. And these scriptures right here, man, written, over 2,000 years ago, man.
Right.
So how much closer we is now, in the last times, the last days, how much wickedness have been, promoted and uncovered and reach out over the whole world, man. Homosexuality at all-time high, these false idols and praising these false idols, these different false philosophies, that's all at an all-time high, evil, murdering. All of it is at an all-time high, letting you know that the Lord Yahweh Shah is near, man.
Come. Let us therefore cast out the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
The works of darkness, like we've been going to, man, these idols, false idols, think you can do whatever you want, worship like false God, eating abominable food, not thinking about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Lord said, cast those works off, man, and put on the armor of light, represent the truth, man. Coming back into, who you are, that you're a Hebrew Israelite, knowing the true power, your name, Yahweh, for the word is called God, and Yahweh Shah, for the word called Jesus Christ, man. Knowing that your enemy is the so-called white man, and the rest of these heathens, man. Knowing that the Lord is going to bring destruction and destroy America by thermonuclear fire. So those are armor of light, man, that the Lord is giving us, so we can be prepared to call out to him, so we can, hopefully he can deliver us from the times of Jacob's trouble, man.
God. 13. Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rowing and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife, not in evening, not in evening.
Like envy. So like envy.
It's like envy. God.
The counsel of the Lord, so not in wanton, not in strife, so not in envy. So the times, especially among the brotherhood, man, we're not supposed to be having strife or envying another brother. The Lord going into drunkenness, not to be drunk with these philosophies, man. The false ways of living, man. We're supposed to be walking honestly, man, meaning walking by the scriptures, man. And the truth is a serious.
14. But put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
In the counsel of the Lord said, put on the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Mashiach, meaning, follow what the Lord has in these scriptures, man. And not the, provision to the lust of the flesh, meaning don't go after the things of this world, man, that make you feel good, man. Because a lot of our people, that's why they don't want to come back to the Lord, man, because they want to do the things that they want to do, man. We tell them to stop eating pork. They don't want to do that. Stop worshiping these false gods. They don't want to do that. Tell them to follow the righteous, but they will want to consider do the wicked, man. Get Zechariah 7 and 9.
This is Zechariah 7 and 9. Thou speak the Lord of hosts, saying, execute the true judgment, and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother.
The counsel of the Lord said, execute, the words of the Lord, man, true judgment. That what we got out here, starting for the apostles, the elders, at Great Millstone, and then the brothers on down, man, we execute true judgment by going out there on the highways and byways, warning our people. And the Lord said the compassion, to the brothers represent the elect, man. Those that gonna come in and take heed to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's why we go out there to, push the word, put up the videos, and warn the people, man. Hopefully that we can, Lord willing, what is going to happen, that the elect is going to be sealed. But those that scoffing and scorning, not taking heed, they're going to be sealed also, but they're going to be sealed to the 2/3, waiting for judgment to come upon them from the hand of the Lord, man. Keep me.
This is 10. Oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the strangers, nor the poor. And let none of your image evil.
Let none of you imagine.
Let slock it. This is 10. Zechariah 7 and 10. And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the strangers, nor the poor. And let none of your imagination evil against his brother in your heart.
So you're supposed to be have no type of hate or nothing towards your brother, man. Because we're here supposed to, to help each other out, man. Because all of us is looking for to be delivered, man, in the time of Jacob trouble, and hopefully that we have a spot on the chair, man, when Yahweh shall come back and deliver his elect, man. Keep on it.
This is 11. But they refuse to hearken, and pull away the shoulders, stop their ears, they shall not hear.
So, they're going out to the 2/3, man. The ones that ain't want to get down with the truth, man. They refuse, to listen. They pulling away their shoulders. They covering their ears, passing by, waving their hands at us, or scoffing, talking madness, coming against the prophets of the Lord. Not knowing that when they doing that, man, they come against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And they marking themselves for death, man. Continue on.
This is 12. Yeah, they made their hearts as a memnate stone, lest they should hear the law. And the words which the Lord of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. 13. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, they were not here. They would not hear. Salaki.
So when we out there, just like the former prophets, man, speaking to Israel, crying out there to them, telling them to get right, man, they don't want to hear. Just like in the modern day times, man, we out there telling the people, Israel, wake up, come out of the ways of America, turn from your wicked ways, repent, and come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but they don't want to hear, man, even though we crying out to them, man.
I'm gonna start that over. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, they would not hear. So they cried, and I would not hear, said the Lord of the hosts.
So when they start crying and catching hell, the Lord said he ain't gonna hear them, man, because he gave them the chance through his men, the prophets, man, to warn them, man. But since they didn't want to take heed, and they wait all hell to break loose when there's martial law, famine, You know, when all all type of disasters taking place, evil times, them they want to cry out to the Lord, but the Lord said He ain't gonna hear them in that time, man.
14. But I scattered them with the whirlwind among all the nations who they knew not. That was the land of desolated after them, that no man passed through there nor returned, for they laid the pleasant and desolated.
So the Lord, saying that, since we didn't want to hear, back then, now that's why we over here now, man, scattered. He said He gonna scatter us as a whirlwind, and the Lord did that by putting us through slavery, man, and to turn the nation of Israel, the land of Israel, which is our land, the most holy land on the earth, a pleasant land, and to turn it desolate by taking the true people out in that land. Now you got these so-called Jews over there, the fake Jews, the Amalekites, Edomites over there that following our land, man. So that was one of the curses that the Lord did to us for not, hearkening to His word and following His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And now the Lord only coming back to redeem the elect, man. 144,000 to 130. Yeah, you can go ahead and get that.
Speaking of the elect, this is Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the mount of Zion, and with him 144,000 have his father's name written in their foreheads.
The name of the Father and the Son is Yahweh, once again, meaning He is, or He to be, in the Paleo Hebrew, man. That's the true name for the word really called God, or Most High. The true name is Yahweh, man. And His Son name is Yahweh Shai, man, for the word really called Jesus Christ. And the word Yahweh Shai break down to He saved, man. And the Lord only coming back to save His people, man, starting off with the elect, as the scripture going into.
This is verse 2. And I heard a verse, and I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of many great thunders.
So that represents the Lord had a loud voice, man. Because you hear anything, you've been by a sea or by the ocean, man, when that water rush, man, you hear it like it coming, it's loud. And it's going into also thunder, man, when it's a thunderstorm or rain about to come in. Before rain come in, thunder, let you know that rain about to come in. The thunder is very loud, so they're comparing that the Lord Yahweh Shai had a loud voice, man, a loud masculine voice.
And I heard the voice of harpers, harping with their harps. 3. And they sang as it were a new song before the throne.
The Lord said they sung as it was a new song. And this, even though the scriptures that we have, the brothers waking up, man, it's a new song to us because the Lord, renewing it in our mind that we once knew this in the past. Through reincarnation, now we come back in this time. Lord willing, we know men, they get to the truth, man. Lord, the scriptures say they sung as it was a new song. So the song, that the scriptures ain't actually, new. It been written before time, but it's like I say, been written before our learning. Now we're in the time that coming back through this generation, getting that new song, singing that song again, man. Waking up into who we are, and doing the works, man, like we did in our past life.
And it says, before the 4 beasts and elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
So the only one that can learn the new song, meaning know the truth, is the only ones that can learn it is the elect, man. Knowing the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, knowing that they're the Hebrew Israelites. Because you got a lot of these camps and people that know that they're Israelites, but they don't believe in the name of the Lord. And also what part of that song is knowing the destruction of America, knowing that the so-called white man is Edom, not Japheth, or not the Arabs. Basically knowing the whole 100% truth, man, that the Lord put in these scriptures to give to us through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's the whole new song, man.
And I also go back to Romans 13:11. Wake out these sleep. Telling the elect to get it on, wake up, man. That's what he's saying, man. And you can relate that back to this about the new, about singing the song again, man. Verse 5. In their mouth was found no glee.
Verse 4.
Okay. Come. Slakim. Verse 4. There are which were not defiled with women.
So the Lord said these, the men, the 144,000 wasn't defiled with women representing. They wasn't defiled with these false philosophies of the world, man. You know, because you're going to have, you know, men. The Lord said the only way the woman going to be saved, man, is by the, you know, by elect men. You know, in Revelation, Isaiah chapter 4, saying that how 7 women going to take a hold of one man. So this right here in this scripture, in Revelation the 14th chapter, verse 4, is stating that, you know, the men, the elect wasn't going to be defiled with women, representing that the elect ain't going to be defiled by the ways of these philosophies, man. You know, 'cause, you know, once a woman, you know, have a man, but then she, you know, go to another man, that adultery, man, she defile herself, man. So, you know, the Lord is comparing us to women that didn't, you know, didn't defile, man. Looking at us as a pure, man. Through renewing of our spirit by believing on Yahweh Shah.
For they were virgins. They are they which follow the Lamb with whosoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men.
So the elect were going to be redeemed from among men. And the way the elect is going to be redeemed from among the men is by the ways of the chariots, man, when Yahweh Shah come back. What the world called UFOs, man. But that's the only way that you're going to be delivered out of the destruction of America when the nuclear missiles touch down, man.
The first fruit of Yahweh and to the Lamb.
The first fruits, meaning the first offsprings, man. The first spirits that was created since the beginning of the earth when Yahweh Shah created everything. The elect was the first one that he created, the first spirits that he created, man, to rule the earth.
Verse 5. And in their mouth found no guile. Found no guile.
And the scripture says in their mouth was found no guile. When we look into that word guile, meaning a deceivable trap, or no, a snare, or lies, man. Because, you know, we coming out the scripture 100%, how the Lord, you know, stated and how he got the scriptures, to be broken down, man. We're not coming out saying that how most of these people saying that the Lord died for everybody, or the so-called white man can make it, or the destruction of America ain't gonna happen. All that is guile, man. We coming out the scriptures just like how the Lord, you know, made it for it to be breaking down, man. That on that one?
A little bit more. Okay. For they are without the fault before the throne of Yahweh.
So the Lord, you know, see when we come back, you know, even though we in this, you know, sinful bodies, man, but we believing on Yahweh Shah through the Spirit, man. The Lord look at us as clean, man, because the Lord is going to ultimately shed these bodies, these sinful bodies that we have, to give us new angelic bodies, man, with the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward part, meaning in our mind, in our spirit, so we won't be able to go off no more. Therefore, we won't be able to, you know, die, man. You know, like our sin, man. We're going to be able to be righteous forever, man. You get Zephaniah 1 and 14. Got it. Yeah.
This is Zephaniah 1 and 14. The great day of Yahweh is near.
So the scripture say that the great day of Yahweh is near, man. Meaning that the destruction, the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is near, man. Very close. Continue.
It is near, and has it the great even the voice of the day of Yahweh.
Like I always say, man, that, you know, it's so nice that the Most High repeated twice, man. He said it's near and it's near, man. So saying that you get the clear understanding how close that the time of the great wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to come upon America, man, the whole world, man. And you Edomites, man, starting off with the elites, man. And to the 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that don't want to listen, man. Continue on.
The mighty men should cry there bitterly.
So all these tough men, these so-called gangsters and thugs, dope boys that's in the streets thinking that they can hold these block down because they got guns and money, man. They're gonna be coming upon them. They're gonna come upon these tough Edomites that trust in their guns. It gonna come upon these military, military troops, man. They got their trust in the American military, or even the other foreign militaries, man. The Lord is gonna say they're gonna cry bitterly, man, when the Lord Yahweh shall bring their destruction on them, man.
Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble, distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness, a day of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
So, the Lord said that day, basically the Lord break it down, they're going to be terrible, man. Ain't going to be no happy day, as these people saying, in the churches, man. Saying that when the Lord come back, He's going to bring everybody together, or He's going to come back and love everybody. The only people that the Lord is going to love and have mercy upon is the elect, man, those that truly believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Outside that, man, the ones that reject Him, the Lord said the day of wrath, gloominess, darkness, and there's going to be a bunch of judgment, the wrath that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to send upon these people, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
16. A day, a trumpet, alarm, against the fenced cities, against the high towers.
And that's going to, basically the Lord said He warning you, man. That's what a trumpet for, alarm for, man. To warn you, man. So the Lord is warning, in particular, America and the rest of these heathen nations, man. Europe, the elites, 2/3 of His people, man. The Lord said He's warning you that He's about to come back and send great destruction upon these people, man.
Once again, you can tie that back then to Romans 13:11. The day is at near.
Mm-hmm.
This is 17. And I will bring disgrace upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, as the flesh to the dawn. 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh wrath.
So the Lord even they silver or gold, so you can't pay the Lord off, man. Because the Lord don't even want that money, man. Especially now you're starting to see how the people not knowing that America dollar is about to crash, man. So you basically, man, the money that you got saved up, it ain't going. Because a lot of our people, man, and the people in the world, man, they believe, their money, they trust in their money. Think the money system gonna continue on. They building up these funds and stuff to, so they can pay off their houses, pay their college and their kids' tuitions, man. College kids, tuition. Not knowing that the system dollar is about to collapse, man. And next currency is gonna be the RFID chip, man. Then on top of that, man, you got a lot of these people out here saying that the dollar gonna crash, but save up your silver and gold, thinking that they're gonna deliver them in that day, man. Or even they thinking that they can pay the Lord off or His men off for salvation, man. But it don't work like that, man.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of His jealousy. For He shall make even a speedy redeemance of all them that dwell in the land.
I'm talking to America, man. That land, he said the whole land gonna be devoured by the fire of His jealousy, man. Because the way we going into, man, America is gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man.
That's right.
Get on Habakkuk chapter 2. At the time we coming into a time of great judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And a lot of our people going to church Sunday, saying they're going to celebrate, the God that they worship, man, thinking that, the God of the Bible, not knowing that the Lord is about to bring great destruction and wrath upon this place, man. Fine. Also, the Lord coming back to bring the so-called white man kingdom down too, man. You so-called white people, you Edomites, man. You elites, man, that, rushing now and trying to bring a new world order, trying to collapse this dollar or the American dollar and push the RFID chip on the people, man, the mark of the beast. Coming out with, trying to send your, martial law and come out with, the wars against, these other nations, not knowing that all that is going to lead to your downfall, man.
This is Habakkuk, chapter 2. I will stand upon my watch, and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what will say unto me.
The council that what brothers mainly at Great Millstone doing, man. We sitting upon our watch, man. On our high tower, man. From back in the ancient days, man, a man that a tower dude that a watchman that been on the tower, man, he been watching for the the enemy, man. To warn the people, to let the people know in the city that the enemy is coming, man. So this, we letting the people know that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is coming, man. We sitting, watching these prophecies, man, and waiting on the Lord, to make His move, man.
It says, and what shall I answer when I am reproved? Verse 2. The Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table. Make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it.
And counsel, the Lord say, write the vision, man. So we had that vision now, man. The vision knowing what about to take place in the last days, what's going to happen to the so-called white man, knowing that he about to go into slavery. What's going to happen to the nation of Israel, the elect, they're going to be redeemed, and they're going to have their kingdom, here on earth. And Yahweh shall come back and, deliver them. And after the, destruction of America, how he going to set up his kingdom with King David and the rest of the 12 and the elect, and how we going to rule on the earth forever over all these nations, man. And that's why the Lord said when we, make it plain upon the table, meaning make it plain to the elect, man. Those that those that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh choose to give this truth to, man. And he say that he that readeth may runneth, man. So that's what we doing now. Since we got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and we reading and knowing, now we got to go out and run to the highways and byways to tell the people, man. To tell the rest of the elect, man, praying that we part of that number and to warn 2/3 of our people, so we can have the blood off our hands.
This is verse 3. For the vision is yet for the vision is yet for an appointed time.
So it's the appointed time that the vision was going to take place, man. And now we ain't coming to that appointed time that the Lord had it set for. Back then when he was telling this to Habakkuk, Habakkuk. Now now we at that appointed time that it's coming to pass, man.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Counsel, though we've been doing, man. Brothers that have been in the truth, mainly, apostles, elders, they've been in the doing, being in the truth in the faith for 30 years, 20 years. Some brothers 10, 5 years. It seemed like they've been tearing, but now, the Lord said, oh, it tearing, man. Wait for it, because it will surely come, man. Because the Lord said that they ain't gonna lie, man. So we are definitely coming to the time, to the end of you so-called white people rulership, and to the destruction of America, and the uprising and redeem of Israel, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the true power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh ruling.
This is verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lift up, is not upright in him.
And he's going into the so-called white man. His soul is not, upright, man. Meaning he don't uphold the righteous judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, man. The Lord create the so-called white man, Edom, the whole nation, to be the wicked seed, man. The Lord call on the sons of the wicked, man. That's what they were created for, man.
But the just shall live by his faith.
So the just represent the elect, man, the 144,000 of the nation of Israel, man. So we're gonna be live by our faith, man. And what our faith in is in the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, praying that that He is the true power, that He is gonna come back and deliver us, and He gonna give us the kingdom as it is written in the Holy Scriptures, man. You get Amos 3 and 6. brothers out there, man, keep fighting, keep pushing, man, because the day of Yahweh Shah redeeming is close for us, man. You know, praying and fighting every part of that number, man, that the Lord deliver us, man. Because we're going to need the Lord Yahweh Shah, man, in the times that we coming into, man. So these people out in the world, they don't know the power and the wrath of Yahweh Shah, man. That's why we fear the Lord and pray to him that, you know, he deliver us from his judgment, man. Because we don't want to get caught up into the judgment.
4 and 6.
3 and 6.
3 and 6. Okay. This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
So you know the trumpet, like I said, going into warning, man. You know we blowing the trumpet, and the Lord said, you know, you warning people, they supposed to be afraid, man. They supposed to be, you know, preparing for what's about to take place, man. But the Lord, you know, saying this in the question, meaning that because we out there blowing the trumpet, but if people not taking heed, man, they ain't afraid, man. They still comfortable in their ways here in America, man. Not knowing that when the Lord bring that evil upon them, man, they're gonna take them by surprise. Even though we telling them out there, the devil gonna make them feel no worse, man. When the Lord actually bring that destruction upon them.
There shall be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it.
So they're proving that the Lord is the one that bring the evil, man. You know, not the so-called white man. Even though he used the so-called white man by putting the spirit on him to do these wicked things and bring, you know, gonna bring martial law, you know, gonna bring, you know, war to these other nations. You know, but the Lord ultimately controls good and evil, man.
7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants and the prophets.
So the Lord said, you know, he only revealed his secrets to the servants, man, the prophets, man, the ones that truly believe on his name, the ones that pushing the word and the true doctrine, man. That was the Lord, you know, giving us the secret parts, like it says, his name, his secret parts, it said his name, the true breakdown of the 12 tribes of Israel, knowing that they Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You got still you got a lot of people that call themselves Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, not knowing that those are bywords that their oppressor gave them, the so-called white man gave them, not knowing that, you know, the Lord gave them the true, you know, names of Israel, man, which is precious, that is our inheritance, man. But it's a secret unto us, man. That ultimately, man, knowing this truth, man, that on 144,000, man, the elect, man, praying that we be part of that number. That in on that, you can get on one more scripture, we'll close it off. Get Jeremiah 28 and 8. You got it?
Yes, right. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me, before thee, of the old prophecies, but against many countries, against many great kingdoms, of war, of evil, of pestilence.
So Jeremiah said the prophets that been before him and before thee, meaning that before us, you know, prophesied, you know, great, you know, war, you know, famine, pestilence, just like how we doing now, man. Because these ancient kingdoms back then was wicked, and you had the Lord send out his prophets then to warn the people, to warn them about how they wicked in ways to turn from it, till unless he gonna come back and destroy the place, man. You know, and 10 out of 10, man, you know, the wicked people back then didn't turn from these, you know, these wicked ways, so the Lord destroyed them ancient kingdoms, man. Just like how he doing now, man, that he got his men out there, man, starting off with the apostles, the elders, at Great Millstone, and the brothers on down, man, warning the people out there in the streets, man, and telling them that, you know, the Lord is about to bring destruction on America, but they don't want to hear it, man. That it. You know, so basically, maybe that's just a little lesson going out to the Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, the elect of the nation of Israel, man, telling y'all that the Lord Yahweh Shah is on his way, man. You're starting to see all these, you know, the prophecies coming to pass, man. The prophecy of World War III, Russia, and NATO, America, and China, all these nations coming up, getting up together for World War III. And we know that we're about to be the end of America once this war pop off, man. When America be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, that's just a step closer that we know that Yahweh Shah is going to come back and redeem the elect, man, those that believe on him and doing this work, man. So, you know, brothers out there keep fighting, you know, keep pushing. Because the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is surely on his way, man, to redeem us, man. You know, so next time, let's give all praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to the apostles and elders at great millstone that rule well. And W salutations, shalom to the house of David, the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.